Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Able to slither by. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. This defense for the Bears, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
2nd and 1. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Bears defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Trying to run forward, Pollard. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Maybe the threat of Russell Wilson running the football there and him handing it off opened a little bit of a lane.
It does, and what also helps, his unselfishness. Because he's not a quarterback who's going to take it every time and pull it from the running back and keep it. He will hand it inside when the reads are correct.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Right back to him on 1st down. He'll get this up to about the 44. The Bears sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs. Well, these two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards will get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
Here's Wilson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He completes it to Beckham. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the run. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Russell Wilson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second down, Pollard again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete.
Had no command that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And, boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed. And then we got to see it unfold in real time.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Down to about the 22 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
on second down, they'll run it here. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. 22 yards, and the Bears have taken the lead.
Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
To the 43, second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
And they will score. Pick 6 for Bears touchdown.
No surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
The point after is good, and it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over the 46-yard line. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Gets past one man. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
93 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Wilson changing the play. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On first and 10, it's Wilson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Now a second and 10.
To throw is Wilson. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And the kicking is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And that will extend their lead even further. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
They'll run this with Homer. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy, No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And now the rookie's free. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Tua now on first down.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
167 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to score past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office.
You work.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
No, it's franchise. It's our online dynasty.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards.
Did you see that bet I got?
Like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool them.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears have opened the lead up to 30. A familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, They came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Point after here coming up. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Bears take over. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Right back to him on first down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 236 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On second down, they'll run it here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They get the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. That has to drive a coach crazy.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden, it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Homer will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So the second down run did.
What up, Mike?
Run it again on 3rd down again.
Sup?
I wasn't sure if they might pass it.
Did you work today?
They like to mix it up
Yo.
down here around the goal line.
Yeah,
Y'all busy?
like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up.
Sold one and got one that left, and then called me back, said, man, we want it. We'll be there at 12 tomorrow to get it.
Ooh, what they get?
Central.
Oh, that's the one they got approved.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away.
They'd already got them approved. Yeah. I was wondering why y'all didn't sell it. It was like at 5 something they got them approved, and I was like, wonder why they didn't sell that. Was the payment?
Oh, no, I did. I sold another one. I did sell Central. I got one out already. Then I got those they should have fucking just bought then. But Tony or Scott was in there today.
Damn.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer.
That was you then. You closed them?
I closed my. Everybody pretty much closed their own. Me and both. I mean, me and Trey's the only one sold one.
That's crazy. I hit that bet. That's crazy.
Bruh, that shit was wild. But the next time you get something crazy like that, motherfucker, you better let me know. I'll at least put
Shit, the Ray was the one that put me on it.
That's crazy. Yeah, he was saying, yeah, he was like, shit, that motherfucker better give me more than fucking 50. He's like, shit, at least give me what he bet on it. He just won that motherfucker $7 grand.
He wants some money, don't he?
He wants 400. He wants what you bet on it. I just won a little 123 on a little $25 bet.
He put 25 on it. I said, Trey, put some money on that. I said, fuck it. I put 400.
That's crazy. Y'all didn't even tell me nothing about it, you know?
I just went by and I said, hey, give me a birthday bet. I said, it's my birthday. I'm going to bet. He said, all right, do this one. He told me which one to do. He said, how much you going to put? I said, fuck it. I'll do 400.
Oh, shit. That's wild.
He said, you crazy as hell. I said, yeah, but if I win, damn, that's crazy.
And that's crazy. You hit
that
it.
Shit went in my bank account this morning, $7,200. I said, damn. That's like COVID days. That's crazy.
I mean, I don't think... You hear Rich, he said, what bets did you have? What y'all on? Hey, excuse me, sir. Why are we taking the decorations off? Can we leave them on the tree?
I'll be on 2K right here as soon as this game's over. 2 minutes.
Alright, I'm going to play a little, what's it called real quick? my career.
Oh, let me send you this code. You get 6 extra slots you can upgrade free.
Well, they don't really need the points here.
Dirty sent it this morning in the chat. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How you get it?
Yeah.
Now the ball comes loose. And this will be a Bears first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, can we stop taking them off the tree? Thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, leave them on the tree, sir.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and
can we not take the back off the remote?
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first.
Where's the batteries to the remote?
2 shots left to get the first. You can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want, and try for some bigger yardage.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge
there.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Rich, what you want? Man, what's up with some PGA, man? We ain't played them in a minute. Who you playing with? Shit. I'll play with you then. I'll play around with us for a night. Let me know when you finish your game. Where'd your brother go?
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Where?
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. A lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Uh-oh.
After the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
What up?
What's up with you?
To get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Where's your remote?
they take a knee. And they will take a knee here. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice.
They fired their coach?
Camps, your off season. But on game day,
what?
You both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense. A complete team victory.
Bro, they've been championship contenders like.
So for the Bears, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again.
Bro, you can't fire that man off of that. That's crazy. How much time you got left, Mike?
I'm done. Closing up 2K.
You're done? Bad. What's up, Rich? You on 2K with us?
Talking about playoffs?
Good night, y'all. Love you.
To shoot.